Hello, I hope we're all doing awesome. So for today's video, I wanted to give you guys a little rundown of what we like to keep in stock for flavor. So obviously, as you guys know, we have a ton of recipes that are going to keep things nice and flavorful and enjoyable while you're on a diet, or I should say while you're controlling your food intake to align with your goals. But sometimes we just need something quick and easy to make things taste good in a pinch. For us sometimes, for a lot of you guys I know, condiments and sauces and marinades and things like that are gonna be very helpful. So I went through our refrigerator and I pulled out some of our favorite sauces, toppings, condiments, all that kind of stuff to kind of show you what we keep around to keep things tasting good and keep the calories nice and low so that we can stick to our caloric budget every day. So I'm gonna walk you through what we've got here. Sugar-free jelly. This one is fantastic. If you like to eat toast with breakfast, try eating toast without something on top of it. It's kind of lame. So, sugar-free jelly. If you don't mind the Splenda as the sweetener, this is definitely a good one to go with if you want to keep your calories low and you want to add some flavor. 10 calories per tablespoon. Very easy to fit into a budget. Sticking to the breakfast theme, I can't believe it's not butter, spray butter. They say 0 calories on the container. It also says there is 1,130 servings in each bottle. So, a little trick they use to get this to 0 calories is they make the serving size so low they can round down to 0. So really you're gonna get about 1 gram of fat in each serving, but it's much better than 5 or 10 grams of fat in normal, spreadable, regular butter. Sticking with the breakfast theme, sugar-free syrup. We're looking at 35 calories per serving, and that's 1/4 cup. That's a decent amount of syrup, so you probably don't even need that much. But if you're making protein pancakes, or if you're just making regular pancakes, you just want to save some of the calories. Regular maple syrup is going to bring in probably about 40 or 50 grams of pure sugar on top of your pancakes. So that's on top of all the carbohydrates you get from pancakes. Honestly, not that much. There's not that big of a difference between this and the real stuff. Obviously, the real stuff is different, but I mean, you're talking about almost 10 times the calories in the same serving. So it's definitely not 10 times better, in my opinion. So we like to keep it lean, sugar-free syrup. Put that on protein pancakes, regular pancakes. Every once in a while, we're going really big and we go out and we get like a big splurgy breakfast. We get the real maple syrup. It's pretty good, but that really adds up, and I think it's a poor use of calories. So if you've been working with us for more than one day, you've probably seen Old House Farms salad dressing. We are huge fans of these guys. 45 calories in this one, in a 2 tablespoon serving. That's on the high end for the dressings. They're yogurt based and they just have a fraction of the calories. In their ranch dressing, I want to say it's about 35 or 40 calories per serving. A regular ranch dressing, you're looking at 100 plus. So you're saving a lot and you get all the flavor with this. No joke. Can't even tell the difference. Personally, I'm a ketchup fiend. We go with the Annie's Organic just because it tastes better. Clearly from all the stuff we just showed you, Liz and I aren't overly concerned with keeping everything organic if we're trying to keep a tight caloric budget. But for whatever reason, the organic ketchup just seems to taste better, so that's what we've got in our house. In any case, condiments tend to get a bad rep. A lot of people will cut those out if they go on a diet, thinking that's gonna make a huge difference. If you're looking at this, you're looking at 20 calories in a tablespoon serving. That's all you need for 1 sandwich, 1 burger. You don't need a lot of ketchup. It packs a lot of flavor. Definitely makes egg whites better, in my opinion. This is always in our house. We always have it. Kikko Man stir-fry sauce. This stuff is surprisingly flavorful for only 20 calories in each tablespoon. You only need a few tablespoons to make a whole big wok full of stir-fry. So the amount of calories this brings to the table relative to how much flavor it packs, super good, super lean. They do this one, the regular stir-fry sauce. There's also an orange sauce one that's a little bit higher calorie, but if you want to keep it lean, stir-fry sauce, super conservative on the calories. We've always got light mayonnaise on hand. If you're working in an office and you need to order out for lunch sometimes just because you're busy and you don't have time to pack for lunch, you can easily order a sandwich from any number of delivery spots. An easy one is Jimmy John's. They do the unwich with the lettuce. In any case, keeping a lower calorie mayonnaise around is a great way to take a fairly basic and plain sandwich and add some flavor to it. Normal mayonnaise is gonna have 10 grams of fat per serving. This one's got 3.5, so less than half the fat. If you put it on a sandwich, you cannot even tell the difference in the flavor. So, reduced fat mayo, definitely a good go-to. Good old barbecue sauce. This one, you got at Whole Foods. It's got 8 grams of carbohydrates for every 2 tablespoons. So this is a pretty lean barbecue sauce. Even the barbecue sauce at the upper ends, like Sweet Baby Ray's, it's got about 16 grams of carbs per serving. It still packs a lot of flavor. You don't need a whole lot if you just put a little bit on top of your chicken. So it's a great thing to have in the house when you're trying to keep flavor on hand and you want to just be able to spice up some regular old chicken. Mustard. There's a ton of different mustards out there. I didn't even realize how much there was out there, how many different varieties there were, until we started dieting a few years back. We were looking for ways to add flavor to our foods with pretty low calories, and there's a ton of them. There's spicy mustards, which Liz is a huge fan of. This Coops brand has a Arizona Heat one, which is a spicy mustard. She loves it. This is horseradish right here, and then we've got the good old honey mustard. Which is a little bit sweeter than the regular old yellow mustard, but super good way to add some flavor to some sandwiches. That plus a little bit of reduced fat mayo, good stuff. And for the coffee drinkers, I always try to get people away from the super high calorie lattes. I just think it's a really poor use of your caloric budget for the day. But it's up to personal preference. If that's like the best part of your day, then by all means keep one in there and we'll make sure all the calories in the day add up. But if you love the flavor and you want to keep the calories reasonable, there's sugar-free and fat-free creamers available. This one, if you're doing a tablespoon, you get 15 calories. Takes regular old black coffee, makes it pretty damn good, and it's really reasonable on the calories. So this is a good one to have at home and in the office if you want to keep it reasonable for calories, still have an enjoyable beverage. Another one we've got here, Liz picked this up from Whole Foods. It's pomegranate vinaigrette dressing. There's no oil in this. Normally vinaigrettes will have a decent amount of olive oil in there, albeit a very healthy fat. Adds to the calories. This one you're looking at 35 calories per 2 tablespoons, which is just like good old Bolthouse. So if you want your vinaigrette dressing and you want to keep the calories low, this is a good one, available at Whole Foods. I recommend for you office dwellers, keeping a salad dressing and a creamer and some sort of condiment like reduced fat mayo on hand. That way when people are ordering takeout or you got your coffee and you get a salad in, you have control over the things that add a lot of calories. If you're ordering sandwiches from Jimmy John's or Subway, the mayo and the cheese are really what's bringing in all the fat, and that's what cranks up the calories really quickly. Salads, when you go to a restaurant, half the reason they're high calorie is the dressing. They douse it on there. If you bring your own dressing, say leave the dressing on the side, you can order in a salad from anywhere, add your own, you have full control over what's going on. So that's our spread. I'd love to see what you guys have on your end. If you've discovered any good ones, please share with the group. We all want to add to our nice low calorie flavor arsenal. So hope that helps you guys add to your stockpile at home. Let me know if you have any questions.